You little robot. Yeah, I just find it funny. I mean, I knew it was going to happen eventually, but it's just like iron. You know, as we talked about before, it's like iron, 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 iron. Now it's like copper, 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 copper. Oh, probably. I haven't paid attention to it for a while, so probably. Yep. Right. Okay, so it's going there. There. Okay. Advantage. This one's okay. That should get that going, and then this should get whole whack ton of copper doing things. How are we looking on the copper? Okay, so that's feeding that. Okay, that's looking a lot more saturated there. How are we looking at the end of the line? Holy moly, whatnot! I'm actually backing up on copper plates at the end of the line. Holy moly. It's bound to happen someday. Okay, so those should be running non-stop. Okay, so that'll increase our yellow output. So yeah, we got all 4 yellows. Sort of. What's going on here? Oh, I see part of the problem here. You guys are fighting for dominance. So let's try that. So we need to stagger those out different. Okay, I gotcha. I gotcha. Just the order of operation. One of them just never quite got the robot frames that it needed. So yeah, this should be better. Okay, there we go. Okay. So now we should have 4 of them working more consistently now. Yeah, that's looking better. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so iron is all sorts of a problem. Okay, so what do we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, yeah, we were down by 7. Ah, jeeps. Oh, that's rough. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move deposits on this. Where the- Okay. Okay, so it's 3 of them. And there's, we can do right here, and right here. Yep. So, yeah, yeah, did up the copper good and proper. Okay, so now I just need to rebalance this a little bit. Come on. Maybe a momentary cutoff of copper ore while I fix this line. Alright, there we go. That should be better. What do you mean? Yeah, and maybe we might just need some more miners because we're using more of it. Well, eventually, yeah. For right now, I don't think so. Um, yeah, I mean, that would probably help. Do 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 do. Okay. Okay. It's used for a couple of different things down there. Yeah, plastic. Um, and explosives. That's about it. Yeah. Oh, we still got 1.3K. So, and I mean, that's a problem we can figure out at some point. Oh, this one is also out. Okay. Okay, get that one going. Let's see. Chuck you in there. Okay, that should get the coal back in operation with it. But while I'm here, let's do that. All right. Where is the junk? Where's the junk? Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, so it's looking a bit better there. It's looking a bit better there. All right, how are we looking at the other line here? Mm-hmm. All right, so coal looks like it's all right for right now. That'll start backing itself up again. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll take a look at the craft times. So no need to guess. Yeah. It's running low. Okay, so what can we do with this? Pulling that out. Yeah, the yellow science is very demanding. So why are we not keeping up here? So you want one, and you do that, huh? That's lame. There's a discrepancy of like 1 second. So it makes it kind of not quite a 1-to-1 because the yellow science wants, wants one robot frame and it takes 21 seconds. So it wants one robot frame every 21 seconds. Hold on. No, this should actually keep up. No, I was thinking about this in reverse. So the robot frame takes oh, I see the problem here. Because yeah, never mind. I found the problem. I don't have all the robot frames set up that are supposed to be set up. So the yellows have basically been running at like half. So there should be an easy fix. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It's the way of it. Okay, so I got the robot frames. So yeah, that was mitigating problem here. I only had 2 assemblers running the robot frames. It needs to be a 1-to-1. So that was stalling out the yellow quite a bit. So now that I got that running, we should see, well, basically double the yellow that we had. Now that that's running. And yeah, yellow's starting to back up on the line, which is good. So how much are we actually spitting out here? We are spitting out, because that is 21 seconds. So that is, and we're running 4 of them. So that is 21 divided by 4. So we're spitting out 1 out every 5.25 seconds. 5.25. So we're getting about 11.4 per minute. Is how much we're currently spitting out. So, which means, like, for instance, we're dealing with some of this yellow stuff that wants like yellow science every 30 seconds. We're only spitting out we're spitting out 11 per minute. Right. So it's 11 per minute. But then keeping in mind we're running, how many are running? Let's see, 3, 6, 12. 12 labs. Right. So 30 per second divided by 12 means it wants 1 every 2.5 seconds. Now that is base lab speed. We've researched multipliers so that it researches faster, right? So, right. So the actual lab speed is 140%. Lab speed. So basically, we're dealing with like another, I don't know, needs a little under 2 per second for each. And we're generating 1 every 5.2 seconds, 5.25 seconds. So that's why it doesn't keep up. But we're a lot closer now than we were. We're closer to that number. And yeah, the yellow's definitely looks like it's holding its own here. So all the yellows are running, and wow, there's actually a backup of low density structures. Holy free holy. Huh? Yeah. Wait, did I? They're used for the yellow science. All right, so we're looking better there, and because that is that's only one of them. Yeah. Yeah, what do now what do we need for purple? Yeah, because we need the rails, the electric furnace, and the productivity modules. So let's see. Productivity modules, those things. And then you want that thing as well. Stone bricks. And the rails is just regular stone. Stone, steel, and iron stick. So I find it interesting that wood is not used in the rails. No, but the rails in the other in Satisfactory were in fact straight up just metal rails visually, whereas the train tracks here show wooden. Yeah, so that's the thing. Um, Woodwood, Woodwood. Yeah, I would think so. Or like changing the artwork, to accommodate. I mean, because you don't have to use wood for it, but and I kind of understand why they don't, because like wood is like there's no way of like automating wood, because you can have, because obviously you've got miners and stuff like that where the miners help with the automation process, but there's no like automatic way of dealing with wood on an ongoing basis. So I mean, I understand why they don't. It's just odd that the artwork contains it. but 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 who am I? That is true. That is true. That is the kind of person I am. You're welcome. Yeah. Yep. me more of the thing. Okay, so this will go. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Because I mean, if you had stuff set up for automatically making like solar panels and accumulators and all that fun stuff, then you could kind of dump it all in and let the robots build it. Yeah, they're doing a job. Yeah. Oh, very nice. That's crazy. Hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, the problem is we need a different setup for electric furnaces because they occupy more space. So, well, the max consumption is 186 kilowatts. What do you mean? Yeah. Well, yeah, it's not. It doesn't take power. Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, the crafting speed isn't anymore with the electric furnace, but um, we get the Power Armor MK2. Jeeps. Okay, what happened there? It's not. Well, that looks pretty good. Mm-hmm. Yeah. How did you convert it? Oh, kilowatt to megawatt? What was the kilowatt number? Right. I mean, basically, you just take. Well, I mean, you just take kilowatts and divide by 1,000 to get megawatts. I don't know how you're taking one number and dividing by 1,000 and getting the same number. I looked at Google and I'm getting different things. I don't know how you're managing this.
But what are you getting then?
All right, so your kilowatt number is what again?
15,996.
Right. So now keeping in mind that this is 15,996 kilowatts.
Yeah.
Is 15.996 megawatts.
So it's giving me the same number.
How is that the same? It's dividing by 15,000 versus 15 is two different numbers.
Yeah.
Right. You divide by 1,000, which moves the decimal point. Like, so either I'm unclear on what you're what you're wanting as an end result, or I don't know what you're looking for.
Right. Okay, so 15,996 with a comma divided by 1,000 would be 15.996. Okay, so it's changed
Right.
that, the comma from that, but it is essentially the same number. Just one's a decimal point, one's a sudden comma. But it means the
Do you not understand the point of decimal places?
To a point.
Because 15 and 15,000 are two different numbers.
Yeah, but basically it's just...
Right, it's dividing by 1,000. That's how the metric system works.
It's.
I'm from the U.S. How do I know this?
You're better at maths.
I guess this is. Yeah, I mean this is very, very simple math.
Yeah.
So I'm not trying to give you a hard time. I don't understand where the issue is. Yeah. I'm genuinely confused.
Effectively, it's... Yeah, but effectively, like I say, it's the same number, just replacing the comma with a decimal point, which makes it a different figure.
You move the decimal point over 3 places.
But it makes,
to convert it from kilowatt to megawatt.
Yeah, which makes it a different figure, but the figure is still it's still the same value of numbers. It's the same numbers, just
but
with
that
a different meaning.
Decimal point makes it dramatically different.
Yeah, so it would be 15.996 megawatts. Rather than being 15,996
kilowatts.
Yeah. Right. I don't know. I was never good at maths. That's the thing. Never was.
I don't know either, man, because I don't know where the issue is, so I can't really help you.
Well, it's not really an issue. It's just to me, all I can see because of the way my
same series of numbers, but the decimal point makes it 2 different values.
Yeah. But, like I said, that's the way my brain is. The way my brain is reading it, it's the same number, but a different thing and a different meaning.
That is what that is. But earlier you just kept saying I was getting the same number, which is not the same, which implies the same value. They were 2 different values.
Yeah, but all I could
say,
because
that's where I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about when you say I divided by 1,000 and I got the same number.
Yeah.
Which doesn't make any sense.
Because I did get the same number, I just forgot that it was a different conversion. You know what I mean? It was the same.
No, I don't. We're going to have to move on from this topic.
Yeah. And technically, to my brain, it was the same number, except...
From this topic?
Yeah. Okay, the other sound packs are backing up again.
Yeah, we're not spitting out quite enough steel.
No, I know.
I'm trying to bump that up, but I also don't have iron ore coming in either. So, because I tried splitting off to the 2 setups we have, using the one from the south, which I think will work, but I'm going to have to add more miners.
Well,
that southern one.
The thing is, like I say, with 3 with machines down on this one, and then I think what we need to possibly do is perhaps tap we've got that one at the north if we need it. North of the base.
Well, for right now, if we just bump up the one in the south with more miners.
Yeah.
Because we're not saturating the belt from the south. So I'm splitting off of that to the other one as well. So
yeah, I can sort of see what's going on down there, but I can't sort of see what's going on down there for some reason.
I need copper.
See, this is what I don't understand. Have the productivity modules been working or not?
What?
The productivity modules.
Right.
Have they been working, or have they just been pointless?
Well, they are working. It's one of those things that's hard to see numerically, but you do end up with, slightly more output of the resource, but we're obviously going to burn through it at some point.
Yeah, there's a little bit of ore next to your power cable.
No.
There's a little bit of ore next to your big power cable. Still left.
Yeah. Okay. let's see what we can do to tack on more down here. It's further down here than I thought.
Problem is now is, I mean, there is iron across where the solar farms are if we need it as well.
Yeah.
Am I full on accumulators down here now then? No, I'm not. Stupid robots, get filling them in. Thank you. Should never insult robots, because you never know when they're going to go Skynet on you.
It is true, yeah. It's always a real possibility. I mean, I hope not in this game, but...
Did you even like the Terminator movies?
Sure.
The newer
Oh, the newer
movies.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I sort of... Yes. I mean, they were entertaining, but...
Quite interesting to see Matt Smith as a baddie.
True.
Because obviously, if you've known him as the Doctor, it's like, well, that's a refreshing change. Well, it was like the same with Karen Gillan, because you knew her for Doctor Who, and then she suddenly, God knows how, managed to land a role in bloody Guardians of the Galaxy stuff. I mean, good role, and then obviously now Jumanji as well. So I mean, she's done pretty bloody well for herself, to be honest.
Yeah, she has.
Because, I mean, Guardians of the Galaxy was...
Yeah, I was surprised to see her. Like, I mean, Guardians of the Galaxy and then Jumanji was like, good on you. I mean, you're doing some good stuff here.
Yeah.
You know, getting some good roles.
And
so that's not always easy.
Not been... Well, no, because they're pretty big movies as well, aren't they? So...
Yeah, and Guardians of the Galaxy, part of the Marvel series. I mean, those are big titles.
Yeah. I mean... It's just like... You know, going from a bloody BBC sci-fi thing, like a TV show, to that.
Yeah, that was a big change. So, and I mean, she done very well with the additional roles. Especially in Guardians of the Galaxy, I didn't even recognize her at first.
Well, she had, like I said, she'd done TV stuff before Doctor Who. I mean, obviously she was in something called the Kevin Bishop Show, and something called The Wall, but then she sort of really like came into the spotlight when it was Doctor Who, which,
yeah,
you know, that's what's shot her to where she is, I think. And she's done other stuff, like We'll Take Manhattan, but her main roles, you know, like apart from like Oculus and TV and stuff, has just been Doctor Who. But
yeah,
I wonder if the reason why, as well, what was quite easy for her to become a companion, apart from obviously auditioning for it, it wasn't the first time she had appeared in Doctor Who. It's the same with Peter Capaldi. Do you remember Pompeii, Fires of Pompeii episode?
Oh yeah, I'm aware of that. Capaldi.
Yeah. Well, Karen Gillan was one of the people with the hands on their eyes. You know, with the eyes on the hands, and one of the sisters.
Oh, was she? Yeah, I didn't realize that.
Yeah. Yeah, she was one of them. So it's like I say, it wasn't their first time in Doctor Who before they were in Doctor Who. Rory was completely new. He'd never been in it. But yeah, just that little bit with, was it Donna? I think it was Donna, wasn't it? Donna was the companion at that time.
I think so.
Yeah, it was. And yeah, it's weird because, you know, it's like when she said that, oh yeah, it wasn't, before landing the role of Amy, it wasn't the first time that she'd been in Doctor Who. And then I thought, well, where the hell was she? And then I sort of skipped back a bit, had a look through, and then managed to spot her in Fires of Pompeii episode. I just wish there was writing back. You know, I wish Russell T Davies would have come back and just carried it on. Because he was pretty good at writing stuff. But I think he burnt himself out going between Doctor Who and Torchwood.
Yeah.
I mean, they could have got a bit more inventive with Torchwood's name, of course.
Yeah, I mean, I liked Torchwood at first. Whatever happened to that? Did that get canned?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it did. How long did that run? Was it just the one season, or was it two?
I remember, I think James Spike from Buffy was in it as well. It went from 2006 to 2011.
Oh, okay. A decent run to it.
Yeah. Yeah, because I can't remember. I mean, they had it was weird because even bloody Bill Pullman was in Torchwood for maybe an episode.
Right.
Peter Capaldi had been in Torchwood as well. And it's just like, I mean, like I say, whoever thought of the name Torchwood didn't really put much thought into it.
Well, I mean, it worked for the story. I mean, because Torchwood had already been illustrated in Doctor Who, so.
Well, if you
I don't know. I mean, regardless of the name, I mean, I like the concept of the spinoff.
Yeah, but if you actually rearrange the name of Torchwood, you get Doctor Who.
That's interesting.
That's why I said there could have been a bit of imaginative with the name. It's an anagram of Doctor Who. It's Torchwood. I know Torchwood appeared a lot in Doctor Who, like obviously Captain Jack from the Christopher Eccleston era. I keep hearing a rumour, but I don't know if it's true. Apparently Christopher Eccleston might be coming back to Doctor Who.
Really?
That's just a rumour I keep hearing, but I mean, you've not seen the season, so you've not. I had.
No, I'm not caught up.
No, I had heard that perhaps Captain Jack was coming back, but I'm not sure. That's what I had heard, but then I had also heard Christopher Eccleston wasn't be coming back to Doctor Who, but I'm not sure. To that, it was just a bit of a whether it's true, whether it's not true, sort of rumour. I mean, I don't see. I don't know how he could come back. I mean, okay, there was the whole Matt Smith, David Tennant, John Hurt thing
Right.
for the 50th, but I mean, if Christopher Eccleston came back, I think he would show. To be honest, I think he would show her up a little bit. I mean, like I said, I've got nothing against her, but I think he is quite a strong.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a good kind of range.
What the hell was that other film he was in? Was it 28 Days Later? Something like that? Or was it 28 Years? One of the zombie films, wasn't it? He was in. I can't think what.
Maybe? Yeah, he was in 28 Days Later.
Yeah.
So he was also in Thor: The Dark World.
Oh, okay. Unusual.
Doctor Who, of course. Yeah.
Because technically I actually don't need any more accumulators this side. I just need solar panels.
So yeah, we're doing a lot better on the yellow. I mean, we're fully backed up. That's why I started that power armor research.
Oh, okay. It's fine.
So we should have plenty of yellow to get through the that. Any other crap on me? Oh, sort of.
Right, so this lot is backing up. We are not. It's weird. We're not putting out enough steel. Eek.
Are we not? I was looking at that and it was backing up.
No, we're not. For what we're putting out, all the iron plates are backing up within the iron plate producing, but
Yeah, because I added a couple more furnaces.
But yeah, we're missing one storm furnace anyways still, for some bizarre reason. Missing one storm furnace and
Now, don't really use any of the stuff past the steel furnaces, but those are just there because my robots filled in part of it.
yeah, but the inserters aren't picking anything up. But yeah, we've got some of the inserters.
Well, the inserters aren't there; they're ghosted.
No, I just
So, because there should be 1-to-1. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8. So, I mean, are these we got any inserters running the wrong way here?
2, 4, 6, 8, 2.
So, because it should be a 1-to-1 over here.
But it seems now that this belt seems to be backing up.
Yeah, I mean, it's not quite backing up. Like, it's not backing up all the way.
No.
So, but, yeah. I mean, the problem is we're not, yeah. Iron's running low again on the iron ore. So, where is it? I don't know. No, maybe that seems about right to what I had it there. Yeah, I think, yeah, there's more demand over here. Yeah, we got some more iron. Oh, jeeps. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. 5 iron mines out of commission on that original deposit, so I'm just going to move them down to the southern one.
Yeah.
That belt's not saturated, so stuff more down here. Okay, because I got it divided coming up, going to either one of them. So this is kind of what I expected would have to happen here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the buffer. Okay. Alright. We don't have power for some reason. Okay, there we go. Alright, that should help. So we got 6 more miners going for the iron ore coming up.
Don't worry about your tank. We'll have to change colour. Your tank's still where it is.
Okay.
Well, it's moved just to back a little bit. You just have to move your tank back a bit. Right, so I want. So you've got that. You've got that. And then you'll have that. You'll have that. You'll have that. You'll have that. And then be connected. What is it? That's what you look like. Okay. Go and do things.
No. Okay, so I got a lot more going over there. This is not keeping up there.
Okay. So that's 5 point. That's nearly 6. It is over 6. It's over 6 gigajoules. 6.09 gigajoules in accumulation power. That is a lot. So what's actually killing me now on solar power from? Solar power from. Of course.
Feeling on my copper?
It's done a bit. And then what's actually now holding me back? Yeah, the one thing that we are struggling on. The iron plates. And possibly steel. Is that buffer, is that box actually finished? Oh crap. No. It's really weird. It jumps through. It jumps through it like crazy. There's no way that's backed things up already. Not a chance. Oh, it kind of has. So that end one is still backed up. These end two are still backed. So the bottleneck, what's actually bottlenecking them then? 2,000. Okay, so we've got 2.4 on sulfuric acid. So it's not overly too bad, I guess. I am very surprised at how quick it is chomping through sulphur though. It is chomping through the sulphur. Even with backing the belts up again. You know what I mean?
I don't know, I'm not surprised. So
yeah, we have 4 of the sulfuric acid. Like factories going, but there's 2 backed up and the other 2 aren't. They're just chomping through it.
yeah. So, well, we only have there's only 3 sulfuric plants running. So, and I turned the one at the end off because we're still not quite overproducing on petroleum gas. So it was actually slowing things down having 4 because we was trying to split the available petroleum gas for 4, so it took longer for those to get up and running to produce something. So I turned 1 off, and that seemed to make a bit of a difference.
And now there's only 2 running.
So,
but like I said, the other 2 are backed up.
Yeah, which is fine. I mean, that's...
There's not a lot of sulphur in the tank though. We've got 2.5 in the tank at the minute.
Where's my thing?
So I'll just split it up a bit.
Okay, so some more of those. Okay, that appears to be a full belt. Looks good there. How are we doing on the split? Man, that is using a lot more than I thought it would. Jeeps, yeah.
What's using a lot more?
The split off for the iron ore. So, because we're down on how many miners there are. On the original deposit. So more and more is being dependent on the new deposit I'm tapping.
Yeah.
So, yeah, turning into a whole thing.
But anyways, guys and girls, we're gonna leave this episode here. So thank you for joining us. Don't forget to like and subscribe. All links will be in the description. And we shall see you again. So until then, goodbye for now.
Later.